with Rico and Kayla is about to go live online. Catch All Out monster hit music, All Out celebrity interviews, All Out showbiz and sports news, All Out fun, an exclusive on the Monster. Catch the stream on the Monster Facebook page at RX931, the Monster YouTube channel at RX931, and twitch.tv/Monster RX931. Your All Out hosts, Rico Robles and Kayla Rivera. Stand by and enjoy the program.
Hey, indeed, you should stand by and enjoy the program. Why? Because you're going international as always. What's up, Kayla? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm so ready for this amazing interview that we're about to get to. My gosh.
Ain't that right, gravy baby? Hey, ladies and gentlemen, first time on the show. Excited to go into Asia. You know, there's going to be a tour. It's going to be massive. You know, when man, it's just making it out there and going global with the music. You know, whether it's Rick rolled or just say la vie in life. That's what it's all about. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, Young Gravy. Hey, what's up, man?
Hey,
Yes, sir. It's good, baby. How we doing? Young Gravy here, reporting from Los Angeles.
Los Angeles,
Amazing.
California. How's everything going as of right now?
It's good, man. I've been like crazy busy. I've probably done 30 shows in the last 2 months, and I've just been all over. I flew in last night. Been really busy with music video shoots, interviews, stuff like that. But it has been fun, man. Wild ride. Super wild.
Amazing. And I mean, how has it been getting back to live performances?
Oh, it's great. I mean, it probably happened like it's been at least a year now. Because I've done after COVID with those. I don't know. I think it was close to 2 years where I didn't do any shows. Then everyone wanted shows after that, so I was doing so many. I mean, I think I did 30 on this fall tour last fall, and then probably 50 in the spring on my own tour, and then one with Dylan Francis, one with Limp Bizkit, one with Suicide Boys. It was a whole, man, I've done and tons of college shows since then. It's just everyone wants a show now, and I love touring, I love performing, so I've just been taking all the offers and, you know, been all over. It's been awesome.
And you know, when it comes to the music, I mean, was that the plan to get Betty out there as big as it could ever get and all the other hits? I mean, sampling, you know, a track from Rick Astley, how did that come about?
I mean, yeah, the plan with all the music, yeah, to get it out there and make it pop off. I haven't had this much love before, at least in Asia, on previous songs. I've had some, definitely, and Baby No Money, who I work with often, has toured. He's actually touring Asia right now. He's had some songs blow up there, like Edamame with Rich Brian. So they've been aware of me there, but I'm really happy to finally see like the music really spreading there. And the sample, Rick Astley, I love that song, I always have, and I never thought it'd be possible to sample it. But then someone from his team actually told me that they'd be interested in hearing what I could do with it. So I sampled. So yeah, made it happen.
So, I mean, like going forward with your album that's going to be coming out on October 28th, is it?
Yes.
Yeah. So going forward with it, are we going to see a lot more samples as well on the album?
Samples of like really well-known songs. I think there might be like two other songs that are really popular samples, but usually what I do now, just for legal reasons and because I can be more hands-on, is making an original sample. So I work with a few artists that are really good at different instruments, and we'll put together original compositions that sound like, you know, maybe a 70s song or like an 80s funk song or a classical piece or whatever. We'll use what we have and make something original so that we're not, you know, just copying somebody. And that's the majority of the project.
I mean, you know, with hip hop, of course, it's always sample based, but it's always nice to get that whole thing. But, you know, just to go back to Rick Astley, has he ever heard it? Has he ever reached out to you? I know his team did. And did you ever get to meet him? Did you ever get to have an opportunity to vibe with him?
Oh, I guarantee he's heard it plenty of times by now. I haven't spoken with him directly. I know that when it dropped, he was really busy on an American tour, and I was actually in Europe, so I was in Britain while he was here. We switched places. And from what I gathered is he's down with it. He likes it. He doesn't totally get all the new hip hop and everything, but apparently he's a fan. And my goal now is to get him to come out at a show, and we do it together. Sounds like it could happen.
Get a Madison Square Garden tour going. All of a sudden, he just shows up. Oh, he'll throw
exactly.
My God.
You know,
Yeah,
or
I'm all about. Well, I was just saying, I'm all
you get
about big
Manny
moments like that.
Pacquiao. You
Manny
get Manny
Pacquiao to pull
Pacquiao
up.
to come out.
Yes.
I would lose it, dude. I would love that. I don't know. That's one of my most like quoted bars now at this point. The Manny Pacquiao line. Hopefully it gets to him at some point. Hopefully Manny hears it, and you know, when I do end up doing a show in the Philippines, we could get Manny out or wherever he's at the time.
His son is a famous rap. Well, you know, his son is getting to be known as a rapper. If you could, you know, you could check him out. His name is Michael Pacquiao. Oh,
His
that guy
son.
got
Oh, I did
bars,
not know.
man.
I will check it
Yeah,
out. Absolutely. I'm
yeah,
going
you
to
know.
do. Okay, I'm doing that right after this. Right after this. Yeah. I gotta hit him up. Man. That's awesome.
Mhm. And
Get a
actually,
real
Yeah.
you know,
collaboration.
just earlier before the interview started, I was talking with Rico about. I wonder how did that line come about? Like the Filipina, is it the Filipina girlfriend and like Manny Pacquiao? How did that line come about?
The line is, with your baby mama at the crib, I blow her back out. Shorty Filipina, and well, I actually in the song I say Filipino. It's
Oh,
flowed better,
okay.
but you know, correctly,
Mhm.
isn't that kind of sad? Should be Filipino, but I said Shorty Filipino, and she called me Manny Pacquiao. Alley put out the hoop. They call me Jerry Stackhouse. Dazing out in public, but your mama made me snap out. The line came about. I guess I actually was at the time when I wrote it with him Filipina woman,
Mm.
and
Mhm.
not at the exact moment, but I just had a close lady friend who was Filipino, and
Mhm.
I you know, it just inspired me a little bit. And
Mm.
I also thought, you know, it crossed my mind. I was like, I wonder if I give Manny a shout out, and you know, shout out the Philippines specifically, if they'll dig it. And
Mhm.
it's cool to see that they do. I don't know if that's the whole reason the song's big there, but it's dope that
He
they caught on.
Yeah.
he just hit a whole new demographic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and
He just hit a
yeah, and
whole new market.
Yeah.
and like in my messages, like there are so many. I mean, you know, I get crazy DMs, but there's so many Filipino women now who are like, you know, before it was always like, oh hey, I'm a MILF in this way, so like hit me up. And now it's like, yeah, I'm Filipina, baby. Like, what's up? So it's cool, you know. Love Filipino
I mean, you
ladies.
always be repping MILF game strong, you know what I'm saying? And what
Hmm.
was the first reaction when you were saying that? Was there a lot of MILFs hitting you up?
And I mean, I've been talking about MILF since I first started rapping, and I guess
Mm,
I mean, well, the first 2 years that I was rapping, I never showed my face or anything. I was all just posting pictures of like old ads and whatnot. I wasn't using a
mm,
lot of. Or, I mean, I never revealed my face for 2 years. So you know, I didn't have a lot of at that time. It was a mystery. People weren't hitting me up on some horny shit until
mhm,
more recently when I don't know. I just started kind of embracing the sort of sex symbol vibe.
mhm.
Uh, and just being more straightforward, and people realized that I was about it. You know, people realized like when they saw me take Sherry to the VMAs, or you know, I had Brandy Love, who's a legendary MILF. I had her in a music video, things like that. You know, I had to show that I wasn't all talk.
I mean, you know, and since you spoke about the VMAs, I mean, these, you know, as an artist, these are big moments, you know, Kimmel, VMA, and everything. I mean, when you were first starting out, did you imagine it to be this big?
Not at all, dude. Not at all. Not even like a couple months ago did I expect that. Um,
Mm,
my initial goal when I first started was you know, it'd be cool to have, you know, some way to contact my favorite rappers and get a response. That was my goal, which was at the time like Currency and Action Bronson, Juicy J, and since then, I mean, I've done songs with a few of them, and I've messaged all of them, met them in person, and gotten so much bigger than I ever expected, which feels great. It's a lot, but yeah, man, I never expected anything like Kimmel or even close to it.
I mean, you got a furry wall. We can see it in the background. That's how
Yeah.
life
Yes,
is.
sir.
You know, it's all
Yeah.
you know
Yes,
what I
True.
mean? Bust
So
out the
Sir,
Jeffries, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, yeah, dude, you know, cozy.
So, I mean, you've had the
Absolutely.
chance to work with some of these artists that you looked up to, but going forward, is there other dream collaborations that you have in mind?
Well, man, now that you mentioned Michael Pacquiao, I'm gonna have to check him out.
Mm.
Uh, other, I also want to do more work with artists out of Asia. I really like Higher Brothers. I mean, that's China. There's a lot of different just Asian. Because I've collabed with European artists. Um, yeah, I mean, I haven't even. I guess I have some music with Brazilian artists that isn't out yet, but I want to get more international collabs. I think that'd be awesome. I also really love Mac DeMarco. That's kind of random, but I think he'd be great. I've changed my style up a little bit, but work with him. Tyler the Creator. I don't know. I really did kind of hit all my favorite artists already. I'm blessed to have done that. So now it's like kind of thinking outside the box. I've been talking to Michael Bublé a lot about a collab.
Wow,
So
okay.
That's cool.
that'll be yeah. It was a similar situation like this. I was doing an interview and I mentioned him, and then his team hit me up. So that should be happening soon.
Things are indeed opening
Awesome.
up. I mean, for you have any tips for rappers that are upcoming? I mean, especially in the early days, it was different. It was all about, of course, battle rapping, getting your mixtapes out there. What's the approach now when it comes to? Is it getting a viral hit? Is it, getting TikTok online? How does it go nowadays?
Seems like a lot of people really do prioritize TikTok and virality. And I guess I can see how that works for some artists, but that's not. I don't think in the music creation process you should ever try to purposely try to make your music, something for TikTok, because then you're just editing things for no reason, making things. The way that I look at it, if you're unique and you're yourself and you're bringing something that no one else is, that's how you're going to really get noticed. And then if you do have a song that hits and blows up, you're not going to get forgotten if people can dive into another catalog of music that's that they really enjoy and has something unique about it. I think I've always, a lot of my success I think is thanks to just the fact that my style is so much different than just about anybody else.
It just feel good.
And
You know what I mean? Your music feels good,
Mhm.
yeah.
right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Can you
true.
remember the time when you first heard your song on the radio?
First time I heard it on the radio. Let me think. So the first time I heard it from someone else's car, dude, I was in college and I was not popping at all. And I was like in the car next to somebody else and they were playing it and it was this older woman. Oh, I was so mind blown. I was like, what? I tried to yell at her and get her attention, but she didn't even notice. But that was the first time I heard. That was like 2017 when I hadn't revealed my face or anything. First time hearing it on the radio. I mean, I knew it was getting looped on some radio stations, but like for some, like at least the main one I can remember was like a couple months ago.
Mhm.
They actually I got in the car into this car, and there's a video somewhere online. They actually introduced me. They're like, "Oh, today's top hits. We got Young Gravy," and then there was a little liner that I had recorded where I was like, "Oh, what's good, baby? It's Young Gravy." Blah blah blah.
Mhm.
And I witnessed it all in action, and that was really dope. That was in Vegas. Um, Yeah, I just don't listen to the radio. So usually it's people sending me videos from other
Mhm.
countries. And definitely, I had a friend in Manila recently who was showing me that they were blasting it. So yeah, man,
Mhm.
it's
Yeah,
Mhm.
we're
awesome
Cool, cool.
to see it.
Definitely blasting it over here in the Philippines. And I think we do actually have to wrap up the interview. But before we do, is there a message you want to send out to all of your Filipino fans?
Message to all the Philippines. Oh man, hit me up, baby. You know I love Filipinos. I'm gonna check out Michael Pacquiao. You know, maybe we get Manny Pacquiao out to a show or something. All I know is that I should hopefully be there touring February or March. So let's get it popping. Can't wait to come.
And just I got a couple more. You have any? I mean, for you, what was that one advice that you still use up to this day? Who was it from? When it comes to dealing with rejection, I mean, doors weren't always opening in the beginning. What kept you going as well?
Let me think of. I'm trying to think of something inspirational. I guess just if you have haters or if there's negativity, then that's a sign that you're doing something right. Because if there's someone taking time out of their day, I mean, if you piss somebody off by succeeding, then you did something really right. So anyone, if they're hating or showing love or doubting you, I mean, the fact that they're even thinking about you means you did something right.
Hey, that's what it's all about. Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank you for
you.
taking time and take care. And we'll hope to see you here in Manila. And you got to take that. You got to put that on your stage. The whole furry wall, man. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Yeah, good idea. We've been working on tour production stuff. I think I'm gonna keep that in mind. It's gonna be really disgusting by the last show on tour. It's gonna be nasty, but it'll be nice for Crystal Day.
But thank you, Young Gravy. You
Thank
take
you.
care. You enjoy there. We'll
appreciate
catch you
y'all.
in Manila. All right.
I'll see y'all in a couple months. Peace, y'all.
All right. There
See
you go,
you. Thank
ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise. Young Gravy in the building. Oh my goodness. That was awesome. That was cool. That's what it's all about, Kayla.
Yep. I'm ready to listen to a song now. I can already hear it playing. So we will get back to the music. But again, thank you so much. That was amazing. And yeah.
That's right. Thank you very much for tuning in once again, Monsters, to the Monster exclusive interview. My name is Chico Robles.
I'm Kayla Rivera.
Peace, everybody.
Monster exclusive interview. Monster